The mystery still unfolding in Nashville, Tennessee. Federal investigators are combing for clues in an area popular with tourists in the city's downtown after a recreational vehicle exploded there early on Christmas Day. The blast, which police believe was intentional, damaged dozens of buildings and injured 3 people. Before the explosion, the RV blared a warning that it was loaded with explosives. Wow, investigators say they discovered what they believe are human remains near the blast site. Mola Lenghi begins our coverage from downtown Nashville. Mola, good morning.
Well, good morning, Jarika. Police have not yet been able to determine if those human remains belong to someone who's actually in the RV or perhaps just a passerby. But here in Nashville, that explosion has rattled more than just these city buildings.
The quiet of Christmas morning shattered just after 6:30, a chilling message blaring from the RV seconds before it exploded.
If you can hear this message, evacuate now.
The blast could be felt miles away. It shattered windows, shook buildings, and sent a tower of black smoke high above downtown Nashville.
We do believe that the explosion was an intentional act.
Police were initially called to the scene to investigate a report of gunfire, but when they arrived, they encountered the RV, warning anyone nearby to evacuate.
Officers, upon hearing that, decided to evacuate the buildings nearby. So they began knocking on doors, making announcements, having emergency communications, communicate with everyone to get people safe.
One tourist was in her hotel room a half-mile away when the explosion happened.
We were sitting in bed and we thought it was a thunder, real long roll, and then the window started shaking. So we figured, well, that's not thunder.
Police have released this photo of the RV, which was parked near an AT&T transmission building. The blast caused communications outages and forced flights at Nashville's airport to be grounded. But so far, there is no known motive and no suspect. Overnight, the usually bustling streets of Music City were deserted. Mayor John Cooper declaring a state of civil emergency and enacting a curfew through Sunday. As the investigation here begins, Cooper says it's also time to heal.
We hate having to prove that we're resilient one more time, but we're going to do it. And we're going to rebuild 2nd Avenue. We're going to catch the people that did this. We're going to get our state and federal partners to help us do that. We're going to celebrate our heroes, which are first responders that went and saved lives this morning. And now you're going to have investigators who are going to catch the people who did this.
Well, the 3 people who were injured are said that they're going to be okay. But you heard the mayor say that this has been a rough year for Nashville, a city that relies so much on tourism and the tourism economy. But, Jarika, the Nashville Convention and Visitors Corporation is contributing $25,000 towards a reward for information to solve this mystery.
All right, Mola Lenghi for us in Nashville. Thank you.